Senren Banka.
Huh? What? What's happening? I can't remember what happened before I fell asleep. Did I just go to bed like usual? I try to get up, but my body won't move. Is this sleep paralysis again? That's 2 days in a row. That's not normal, is it? A chill runs down my spine. This is just like yesterday. And also, like yesterday, I sense something in the corner of the room. Don't tell me it's a cursed spirit again. I knew it. Damn it. A quote-unquote voice full of hatred echoes in my skull, like in one of those dreams I had before. I want to repel the cursed spirit, but Murasame Maru's nowhere to be seen. And more importantly, I can't move an inch. With no way to defend myself, I'm swallowed up by the black lump of hatred. Confused, I get up and look around. But like before, there's no cursed spirit anywhere. And Tomotake-san is sleeping peacefully next to me. It was just a dream, but why did I see the same dream twice in a row? Is it just a coincidence? What if it's not? If these dreams mean anything, then it's that the dog spirit's grudge remains. Otherwise, it wouldn't make sense for me to keep seeing them. I knew it. The medium has to be involved somehow. It must be what's making Tomotake-san suffer. A mixture of hatred and frustration wells up within me. I look back down at Tomotake-san and realize that she's not sleeping peacefully at all. No way. I place a hand on her forehead. It's hot. She has a fever. She's not already getting weaker, is she? If I hadn't restored the medium, if I hadn't caused it to grow stronger, Tomotake-san wouldn't be suffering like this. If only that medium didn't exist. Those thoughts whirl around my head, turning into a vortex of hatred.
ご主人、起きたのだな。どうしたご主人、服も着替えぬままで、しかも。
Murasame-chan looks down at my right hand, which is holding Murasame Maru. Her expression suddenly grows grim.
何やら堅穏な雰囲気じゃな。村雨丸まで持ち出したりして、一体どうした？
I need your help with something, Murasame-chan.
ことと次第によるな。
How's your power inside Murasame Maru? I want to use it.
一体何をするつもりなのだ、ご主人。
Murasame-chan's tone is harsh. She seems to have sensed that something's amiss. But I won't back down. I can't afford to. I'm going to smash the medium again. I look Murasame-chan in the eyes as I say that.
寝言は寝て言え、ご主人。
I had a dream, and a cursed spirit showed up in it. It felt way too real to be a normal dream. We haven't fully broken the curse yet, and if we leave things the way they are, it'll be too late.
だから、よりしろをもう一度砕くというのか？自分がどれだけバカなことを言っておるか、ちゃんと理解しろ、ご主人。
I know.
いいや、分かっておらん。よりしろを砕いたりすれば、今度はご主人まで巫女姫と同様の呪詛でたたられるのだぞ。
I don't care about that.
ご主人さえ良ければ済むという話ではない。意味がないとなぜわからぬのだ。
It's not pointless. It'll at least make the curse weaker for a while. We'll be able to extend Tomotake-san's life. Tomotake-san told me how much she wanted to live, and that she wanted to live together with me, so I...
それは、その気持ちはわかる。確かに、何者にも代え難い時間であろう。じゃがな、ご主人。そんな方法で手に入れた時間では、吉野をより苦しめるだけだ。自分のせいでご主人が呪われたことに責任を感じぬと思うてか。
We just have to keep it secret from her.
より城を砕いて気づかれぬはずがなかろうが。
Murasame-chan blocks my path. But I can't falter here. I face Murasame-chan head on.
吉野はご主人と一緒に行きたいと言ったのであろう。その時間を吉野に重荷を背負わせるためだけに使うつもりか。
But nothing else we are doing is getting rid of those ears.
さらに厄介なことになるぞ。胆量を起こすでない。
We don't know that until we try.
このたわけがいい加減にせぬか。
Murasame-chan reaches out to grab my collar. But the moment she does... Da! A current of electricity pushes us apart. What was that?
何をしたご主人。
I don't know. This is the first time something like this has happened. You know that. Besides, I know jack shit about magic and curses. I can't use any weird powers.
それは確かにそうじゃが、何もなければあのような反応が起きるはずが。しかも今の反応、汚れに近い。まさか。
What is it?
動くな!
Before I can reply, Murasame-chan spreads her arms wide. A second later, she claps them together in front of my face. Ah! A blinding light assails me, forcing me to close my eyes. Is this Murasame-chan's divine power? Why'd she suddenly unleash it? The light has left me dazzled. But then, something strange happens. As if I've been cleansed, the pounding headache I've had since waking up vanishes. And at the same time, I'm overcome with a deep sense of shame. Why would I ever think about smashing the medium? Murasame-chan's right. Even if we don't have much time, breaking the medium would have been a stupid move. A hasty action like that would only have made the situation worse.
どうやら元に戻ったようじゃな。よかった。
Really? Why did I even think that? Maybe I just drove myself into a corner.
それもあるかもしれんがな。それだけではない。今、原因が分かった。すべてはご主人に取り付いた怨念が原因だ。
Murasame-chan and I head back to my room and wake up Tomotake-san. As always, she's groggy waking up. But the moment we tell her how we found the source of the curse, her drowsiness gives way to a serious expression. How's your fever?
問題ありません。それよりも、今は他に重要なことがあります。呪いの原因が分かったというのは本当ですか
Murasame-chan nods and gives Tomotake-san the same explanation she gave me.
ご主人の魂の中に、おそらくよりしろの怨念が宿っておる。
Okay, but how did that happen?
強大なたたり神と戦ったあの夜、ご主人は大量の汚れを浴びたであろう。
Yeah, I was. Come to think of it, I did feel like I was being assailed by a wave of hatred.
あの時に怨念がご主人の中に移動したのであろう。あのままでは消滅させられたからな。移動って、そんなことが可能なんですか？普通であれば不可能であろうが、ご主人はよりしろのかけらを魂に取り込んでおった。
Because my soul already had a fragment inside it, the grudge was able to come in as well. So that fragment did more than let me touch and see Murasame-chan. Is the grudge going to stay in me forever?
それはない。より城の外では存在するだけでも力を使う。放っておけば無産する。そのはずだったのだ。本来であれば。では何がきっかけで再び呪いが？ご主人と吉野が気持ちを通わせ合い深くつながったからであろうな。おそらくは接吻をした際にでも吉野の魂に気づいたのだ。憎むべき対象に気づき思念を維持できなくなることも気にせず力を呪詛に注いでおるのだ。だからこんな急激に。故にご主人、今さらより城を砕いたところで何の意味もないということだ。
I know, there was something wrong with me back there.
より城を砕こうとなんてことを。
Duh.
アリツさん。
It's not what you think. I wasn't myself back then.
そう責めるな。ご主人は怨念の憎しみの煽りを受けてしまったのだ。短慮を起こしたのも全ては怨念のせいじゃよ。
Come to think of it, every time I saw that dream, it felt like my emotions were being blotted out. That's probably why I was willing to oppose Murasame-chan and why her divine power brought me back to my senses. If you hadn't stopped me, would the grudge have taken me over completely?
いくら強力な怨念であろうと所詮は残留思念に過ぎ、魂はあくまでご主人のものだ。意志を強く持っておれば今回のような影響を及ぼすこともあるまい。
Sounds similar to how we used Motake-san to guide us to the other fragments.
ではこのまま放置していれば怨念は消えるんでしょうか？だがそれでは吉野の体が衰弱するのが先か怨念が消滅するのが先かの危険な賭けになる。
Would it be better if I stayed away from Tomotake-san? Are her symptoms going to get worse if I stay close to her?
それもない。怨念とつながりを持ってしまった以上もはや物理的な距離は関係ない。とはいえ接吻のような接触は控えた方がいいであろうな。あ、もちろん男女のまぐわいもじゃぞ。
I know. Damn, that was close. Things could have gotten a hell of a lot worse if we had sex last night. We really dodged a bullet there. Though I guess this means all that kissing during our date really got us in trouble. I won't apologize though, that would just make Tomotake-san sad. Right now, what we need to focus on is finding a solution. I need to figure out how to excise the grudge residing inside me. You don't suppose I could destroy the grudge by stabbing myself with Murasame Maru, do you?
バカを言うでない。そんなことをすればご主人の魂まで傷ついてしまうわ。同様に心力を魂に流し込むこともできんからな。危険なことはやめてください。一緒だって約束したばっかりじゃないですか。
I was just wondering if it was possible. I won't actually do it. But if this is true, the best solution would be to grant the grudge's desire, right? Like we did for the medium by making it whole?
それは現実的ではないと思うがな。より城を集めても静まらない恨みとなると、やはり友だけの家を滅ぼしたいのではないかと。
So even after restoring the medium, it still wants to kill Tomotake-san, then why did we bother collecting the fragments in the first place? No, wait. I've got it.
なんじゃ突然。どうしたんです？
I finally realized what's been bothering me this whole time. Why did the medium want Tomotake-san to gather its fragments while also trying to kill her before she could do so? It's contradictory. After all, nobody else would have been able to find the fragments if Tomotake-san had died. No one really gave it any thought since we all assumed the curse's sole purpose was harming Tomotake-san. But now that I organize my thoughts, I realize this doesn't make sense. I turn to Murasame-chan and to Motaka-san and explain the contradiction to them.
確かにそうじゃな。ですが相手は怨念ですから、そういう不合理なこともあるのでは？
That's not the only thing bothering me. This time, I heard a distinct voice in my dream.
声？
Before, when I dreamed about the ritual that birthed the curse, I didn't really hear a voice. It was more like the dog's thoughts invaded my mind. But when we defeated that mega spirit and I was hit by all that taint, I heard an actual human voice, and I heard that same voice in my dream yesterday.
人の声？もしや撃たれた長男のことを言っておるのか？
I think so. My guess is he put his own hatred into the medium as well and then cursed the Tomotaka family together with a dog spirit.
よりしろに人間の怨念が共に。
It wasn't just the dog spirit's curse in there. Our mistake was thinking that the two curses were one and the same, when in reality they're separate. It's possible to put two curses in one medium, right?
よりしろが恨みある長男の血を浴びたとすれば、二つの怨念が混じり合った可能性はある。
The reason the cursed spirits went after members of the Tomotaka family was because they were under the influence of a human grudge. If they were only mad about the medium being shattered, they would have attacked people at random.
もしこれらの推察が正しいとすれば、ご主人の魂から怨念を引き剥がせるかも。
Really?
怨念がご主人の魂に逃げ込んだのは村雨丸の力で消滅させられそうになったからだ。他よりマシとはいえ、このままでは消滅してしまうことに変わりはない。故にご主人の魂よりも適した逃げ場を整えてやれば。
Because that way it would be able to avoid vanishing.
なるほど。怨念が有地君の魂に。
Murasame-chan said it'd return to the medium if given a chance.
確かに苦しみから逃げ込んだのだとすれば、より楽な方に流れていくだろうね。
Oh, good. It's a relief knowing you agree. Oh yeah, and how's Tomotaka-san's condition? Komakawa-san's expression clouds over.
構いません。正直に言ってください。
If her fever is just a coincidence, then she'll get better with some rest. But if it's not...
私は自分の状況を正確に知っておきたいんです。
わかりました。
Her brow furrowed. Komakawa-san nods and then turns to Tomotaka-san.
まだ微熱の範囲です。これぐらいはストレスなどでも簡単に上下することもありますから、はっきりとは言えません。ですが、もしこのまま下がらなければ、熱はどんどん上がっていきます。原因不明の高熱が続き、意識は朦朧とした状態が続き、食事もまともに取ることができなくなるはずです。そうなってしまっては、当然動くことすらできません。
From the sound of things, we don't have much time. Ideally, we'd take every precaution possible before attempting to purge the grudge, but it doesn't look like we'll have that luxury. So then...
症状の軽いうちにできることはしておく方がいいでしょうね。
わかりました。ありがとうございます。
体調ではなく儀式のことで一つ懸念と言いますか、疑問があります。有地君の魂から剥がれても、よりしろに戻ったら元の木阿弥になってしまうのでは？
それについては私たちも疑問に思ったんですが、村雨様は違うと。
According to Murasame-chan, the eldest son was only able to control the curse because the two grudges were mixed together. But the medium has been restored, and the cursed spirits have stopped showing up. It seems likely that the dog spirit's resentment is gone. And what's more, we've enshrined the medium and are constantly purifying it of taint, so the situation's different from before. Even if the grudge manages to take root in the medium again, it'll probably die faster in there than it would in my soul. Of course, this is all assuming Murasame-chan's predictions are correct.
だが、やるだけの価値は十分にある。
私たちもそう思っています。
できることがあれば何でも言ってください。力になりますから。
ありがとうございます。あ、吉野様、アリチさん。どうであった？今のところは大したことはありません。ですが、ただの風邪かどうかまでははっきりしませんでした。ではやはり最悪を想定しておいた方がいいであろうな。
We'll do this as planned then.
決行は今晩だ。
The three of us gulp. Is everything ready?
今は安春がよりしろの祈祷を行っておるところだ。他にも温泉のお湯を使ってしっかりと清めていますよ。
Alright, but if we purify the medium that much, won't the grudge decide to stay in me?
問題ない。宿しておる犬神の気配はそのままだ。よりしろに逃げ込むであろう。じゃが、いざ宿ろうとしても、清められたよりしろでは以前のようにはいかぬ。よりしろに宿れず、ご主人の魂にも戻れず、行き場を失いそのまま消失。というのが理想的ではあるが、実際にどうなるかは、やってみないとわからない部分ですね。それで、これから具体的に私は何をすればいいでしょう。清めるのはよりしろだけではない。本殿そのものも清めておきたい。わかりました。私が舞を奉納すればいいんですね。じゃがその前に、吉野自身も身を清めておくように。ご主人もだぞ。怨念が剥がれやすくするためにも、しっかりと身を清めるのだ。そして、何が起きてもいいように、村雨丸を忘れるな。
Gotcha. It feels kinda weird to be taking a bath in the afternoon. This is for the upcoming ritual though, I can't relax too much. I wonder if there's anything else I can do to help prepare. Really, I just want something else to do. It's hard to calm down when we are right before the big moment. Maybe I should do something to keep myself busy, even if I can't do anything to help the actual preparations. Yasuharu-san's the head priest, so I should leave the prayers to him. I don't know the first thing about religion, so I'd probably just get in the way if I went to the temple. Well, this is probably long enough in the bath. The last thing I want is to stay too long and get dizzy again.
お風呂に入っていたんですか？
Yep, I've cleansed myself like Murasame-chan asked. I'll probably take another right before the ritual just in case.
私も身を清めておかないと。あ、でもその前にまずは夕食の買い出しですね。本当なら儀式の方に集中をしたいんですが、お腹が空いていては集中できませんから。
Have you decided what you're cooking for dinner?
本当でしたら弦を担いでカツ丼などを作りたいところなんですが、もしものことを考えると油っぽいものはやめておいた方がいいですよね。
Good point. The last thing we'd want going into a big fight is some heartburn.
ですからエネルギーになりやすいものを作ろうかと。アリチさんは何か希望はありますか？
Nah, not really. Your food's always amazing, so I'm okay with whatever you cook.
おだてても何も出ませんよ。ですが、わかりました。儀式が成功するように腕によりをかけて作りますからね。
Looking forward to it.
それでは失礼します。
You'll do your best, huh? Then I should too. I quickly dry my hair and head out to buy a few things.
アリチさん。
Upon my return, I find Tomotake-san decked out in her ceremonial shrine maiden clothes.
おかえりなさい。
Yeah, I'm back.
どこかに出かけていたんですか？
I just went out to buy a few things. I look down at the bag in my hand. A pleasant scent tickles my nostrils. I was getting restless sitting around, so I figured I'd make some pudding.
プリン？今からですか？
Now's the perfect time. It'll be done in time for the celebration. Since tonight we'll be celebrating the total elimination of the curse. Which is why, if I start now, the pudding will be ready just in time. We can all eat it together.
そうですね。お祝いのプリン。それはとても素敵です。
Her innocent smile warms my heart. A sudden urge to hug her overcomes me.
何ですか？
Can I hug you?
何を言い出してるんですか？急に。
Is that a no?
ダメです。
Tomotaka-san flatly refuses me.
今朝村雨様に言われたじゃないですか。接吻やそういったことはダメだと。
Yeah, I remember. But you also said that physical distance doesn't matter. That means a hug should be okay, right?
でも今抱きしめられたら嬉しすぎてキスしたくなっちゃうじゃないですか。
Tomotaka-san's face turns beet red as she desperately shouts that.
だからダメです。そういうのは呪いが解けるまでお預けです。
So you're saying that all I've got to do is destroy the curse first. Guess I better work doubly hard to earn the celebration kiss that's now waiting for me. Tomotaka-san goes even redder.
私、頭を冷やしてきます。そのまま舞の奉納に向かいますから。
Gotcha, I'll get to making that pudding. Tomotaka-san flees the living room. Her scent lingers faintly for a moment. I breathe in deeply, filling myself with her. There's no need to rush things. We've got our whole lives ahead of us. We'll be able to kiss all we want once this ritual is over. Alright. Just as I'm about to get started though, Tomotaka-san returns. Half hidden behind a corner, she peeks into the living room. Tomotaka-san?
一つ言い忘れていました。私も楽しみにしていますから。お祝いのチュー。
Embarrassed by what she just said, Tomotaka-san flees once more. We are gonna make this work for sure. I mentally pump myself up. Time ticks by slowly, my restlessness growing by the minute. Every hour feels like an eternity in passing, but an instant once gone.
それじゃあ行ってきます。お父さん？
お願いだ。決して邪魔はしない。だから今日だけは僕も付き合わせてもらえないだろうか。
でもそれは危険です。
部屋の隅から見ているだけでいいんだ。今まで僕には何もできなかった。だからせめて最後ぐらいは見届けたいんだよ。
This is the first time I've seen Yasuharu-san act so stubborn. What do you think, Murasame-chan?
危険だな。じゃが安春の気持ちも理解はできる。呪詛に苦しむ人間のそばでずっと支え続けてきたのはあやつだからな。それに安春は神主だ。払いもできるし祝詞もあげられる。たたり神が相手でなく呪詛が相手であれば安春の力が必要になることもあるやもしれん。
Well then, why not let him, Tomotaka-san?
アリチさん。
I get that you're worried, but there's no telling what might happen. Maybe it'd be good having someone around with a skill set we lack.
それはそうかもしれませんか。
Yasuharu-san keeps his gaze fixed firmly on his daughter. Overwhelmed by his resolve, Tomotaka-san heaves a deep sigh.
わかりました。
ありがとう。
でも本当におとなしくしてて。また怪我なんてしないで。
わかっているよ。
そういうことでしたら、安春様も身を清められた方がいいのでは？
それなら平気だよ。ちゃんと準備は行っているから。
では、行くとするか。
We leave the house and head for the temple. Because of how thoroughly the temple's been purified, the air inside feels more divine than usual.
準備はすでに整っておる。
So, what exactly do I need to do?
よりしろを手にして意識をつなげる。そうすれば、怨念が反応を示すはずだ。
How exactly am I supposed to connect my consciousness with it?
それほど難しい話ではない。よりしろの感覚に集中すれば、勝手につながるであろうよ。
So, just do the same thing I did when the medium was emitting signals?
怨念が魂から剥がれるとき、ご主人は一時的に無防備になっておる。もしもの時には、お主らが頼りじゃぞ。はい。わかりました。お父さん、もうすぐ始めるから。
あ、わかった。
Yasuharu-san retreats to the corner of the room.
心の準備は良いか、ご主人。
Hold on a second. I take a deep breath to calm myself down and get in the right mindset. The most important thing is not to panic. Alright, let's do this. I hand Murasame Maru over to Hitachi-san. Apparently, it might inhibit the grudge from leaving my soul if it's with me. I'm a little worried about going into this empty-handed, but I have no other choice. It's vital that we excise the grudge from my soul. I reach out to the palm-sized crystal and bring it close to my chest. Nothing about it feels strange, which is in stark contrast to when the cursed spirits were still appearing. The medium now feels like any other crystal. I suppose that means the purification has been going well. I tighten my grip on the medium and close my eyes. In the darkness of my mind, I do as Murasame-chan asked and focus on the medium. I suppose to an outsider, it must look like I'm praying. And I guess I am praying that this ritual succeeds. This absolutely cannot fail. The medium reacts faster than I expected. It grows hot within my hands. But not from my body heat, it's already far hotter than my hands. Ah! My heart thumps so hard, my vision goes blurry.
ご主人!
I'm fine.
そうではない。自分の体を見てみろ。
Ah? Looking around, I see a black mist spreading through the temple. And its source is me.
これは怨念だ。よりしろに反応してご主人から剥がれたのだ。それじゃあアリツさんを守らないと。まだ早い。怨念が全て出るまでは待つのだ。
Tomotaka-san and Hitachi-san do as they are told and stay where they are. The mist continues pouring out of me, covering the entire temple in black. And then, a few seconds later, the mist stops leaking. The cloud of darkness coalesces, turning from a gas into a solid, from mist to mud.
よりしろを離せ、ご主人!
Gotcha! I toss the medium away from me. However, before it can even hit the ground, tendrils of black mud reach out to swallow it. A second later, the mud transforms into a familiar shape. But this is no time to stare in awe. I take a few steps back while Tomotaka-san and Hitachi-san point their weapons at the mud. However, the grudge shows no signs of attacking. Instead, it rolls around, writhing in pain. It appears too preoccupied with its own survival to attack. No way. We watch in wide-eyed surprise as the mud grows translucent. A second later, it returns to mist. And at the center of the cloud, the medium emits a faint white light. The mist around it sparks and sputters as if it's being zapped by lightning. It feels almost like the medium is rejecting the grudge. No, it doesn't just feel like that. That's exactly what's happening. The medium's been too purified for the grudge.
ここまでは狙い通りだ。このまま消滅すれば。
All of us watch fervently as the grudge grows weaker and weaker. Is it disappearing? I unconsciously lean forward, drawn to the side. Too late do I realize it's a trap. The moment I get too close, the grudge changes targets. Using the last of its strength, it spreads itself out toward me. Ah! The black mist swirls around me, swallowing me once more. Too bad I've already got Murasame Maru back from Hitachi-san. You little shit! I cut through the dark mist just before it's able to blot my vision out completely. The cut bites deep, and the black mist thins and starts to fade. Still holding Murasame Maru, I survey my surroundings.
今度こそ消えましたよね。はい、そうですね。
Is it over? The black mist fades completely, and the temple is clear once more. It's finally over. I relax and loosen my grip on Murasame Maru.
まだじゃ、気配はまだ消えておらぬ。
An ominous voice reverberates throughout the temple. What? I've heard this voice before.
これはまさか。
怨念の声。
Who's it talking about? Suddenly, the mist reappears. But it's not targeting me this time. It moves behind Tomotaka-san.
Yoshino!
Before she can even turn around, the mist swallows her. Give it up already! I dash forward and slice through the black cloud with Murasame Maru. The mist fades again. Tomotaka-san was only enveloped in it for a second. But that doesn't change the fact that for a moment she was in direct contact with it.
Yoshino!
Yoshino-sama!
That brief moment of contact was enough to leave her lying on the floor unconscious. Her breathing rapidly grows ragged.
すごい熱です。最後の力を振り絞って吉野に呪詛を流し込んだか。このままではまずい。早く呪詛を払わねば吉野の命が。
What?
ヨシノ、しっかりしろ、ヨシノ！
ここは私、確か黒い霧に包まれて。
許さぬ。末代まで呪ってやる。
あなたは。
Though it looks no different than the other cursed spirits, I can tell there's something different inside this one. And that isn't the only anomaly. I can somehow tell that this isn't reality, but rather a space inside my soul.
はっきりとした憎悪の念が私に向けられている。
I never felt anything like this from the other cursed spirits.
憎い。あいつが憎い。あいつの反映が憎い。
The spirit's hatred burns me, making it difficult to even breathe. At this rate, its hatred will consume me.
憎い憎い
As it repeats those words, the spirit suddenly becomes blurry. Its outline becomes hazy, as if I'm looking at it through an out-of-focus lens. Is it becoming unstable?
そうか。村雨丸で切られて、もう力が残っていないから。
ただで消えたりはしない。ここで全てを終わらせてやる。あいつの残した全てを奪ってやる。
The spirit really does sound like it's on the verge of death.
お前を殺せば終わる。あいつの全てを終わらせられる。
負けないでください、吉野様。意識を保て、飲み込まれるな。
吉野、お願いだ。諦めないでくれ。
Tomotake-san, isn't there something, anything I can do to help? Am I powerless to do anything as the person I love suffers before me? Murasame-maru, please, lend me your strength. You're a divine blade, right? A katana forged by the gods? So please, use that power to save Tomotake-san. I pray to an invisible god I can only hope is here. You chose me because there's something only I can do, right? You couldn't have picked me just so I could watch Tomotake-san die. So please, as I pray, I grip Murasame-maru's hilt so tightly that it hurts. Please, lend me the strength to protect my beloved. Let me do something for her. And just then... I just heard something. Was that a person's voice? I couldn't tell what it was saying. However... what is this? As if responding to that voice, Murasame-maru glows dazzlingly bright.
何事だ。
The light is so bright that it illuminates the entire temple. It's getting even more painful. Even though the spirit isn't doing anything, it feels as if my entire body is on fire. The pain should be enough to make me lose consciousness, but for some reason, I don't. Am I going to die like this?
俺が消える前にお前を道連れにして全てを終わらせてやる。
Ah, I see. The garage is already disappearing. But I don't have any strength left. Everything's going dark. I can feel my life slipping away.
せめてお前だけは俺と共に死ね。
But maybe this is okay. Destroying the curse is what I've wanted this whole time. If that wish of mine will be granted, then... maybe I should just relax and let unconsciousness take me. That way I...
いや、このままなんて絶対に嫌だ。
No, I can't do it. There's so much I still want to do. I finally fell in love, I finally found happiness, and I promised we'd keep living together. My feelings for Arichi-san anchor me at the very last moment.
勝手に一人で諦めてちゃダメですよね。
How could I even consider surrendering? I must have been under the garage's influence. I gather my strength and face the grudge head-on. Just then, there's a bright flash of light in front of me. Ah!
これは
Hang on, Tomotaka-san. You just have to fight off the curse a little longer. Ah, what a lovely voice. Hearing his voice alone is enough to make me happy. Surely it was his voice that brought me back from the brink. But this isn't nearly enough happiness for me. I want so much more. I want him to eat my lunches. I want him to hug me. I want him to kiss me.
吉野様、しっかりしてください。
Suddenly, the pain lessens. Looking up, I see beads of light falling like snow. Every time I touch one, I'm blessed with another voice.
吉野、諦めるな。今、ヤスアルが祝詞をあげておる。決して諦めるではない。
Ah, I knew it. I can't give up when there are people waiting for me. They'll only make them sad. At the end, I hear the voice most familiar to me.
吉野、帰ってきてくれ。もう少しじゃないか。自由になるまでもう少しなんだ。
Father,
お前には伝えなければいけないことがあるんだ。秋穂と約束をしたんだ。
お母さんとの約束。
頼むから帰ってきてくれ。ちゃんと秋穂の言葉を聞いてくれ。
I touch another bead of light, this one much bigger than the others. The feelings contained within are so strong that I both hear and see them.
またあの子の前で泣いちゃっ
So that's her mother, huh?
た。母親なのにあの子を苦しめ追い込んでばかりで。弱いな私は。でもあの子は私と違って強い。きっとあなたに似たのね。
秋穂、
本当ならあの子には自由に生きてほしかった。そのための道を私が作ってあげるつもりだったのに。
すまない。
どうしてあなたが謝るの？そんな必要ないのに。
力になることができなかったからね。
それはあなたの責任じゃないじゃない。だから謝らないで。
きっと吉野もそんな風に思っているんじゃないかな。
分かってる。今のままじゃダメ。強くならなきゃって思ってはいるの。でも私はもう長くない。
そんな。
自分でわかる。あの子に呪いを残してしまうことが悔しい。それにたたり神の危険にあの子をさらして先に死んでしまうことが悔しいの。何より私はいい母親になれなかった。
そんなことはない。君はいい母親だよ。
ううん、ダメよ。だって私はあの子を信じることができなかった。ずっと怖かったわ。どうして自分を産んだのかって問い詰められることが。呪いがあるような家に生まれてきたくなかったって責められることが。でも吉野はそんなこと言ったりしなかった。いつも私に明るい笑顔を見せてくれる。私はあの子の笑顔が嬉しくてつい涙を流しちゃって。むしろ私が気を使わせてるぐらい。本当にダメな母親なの私。
吉野は君のことが大好きだよ。
分かってる。あの子の気持ちは痛いぐらいに。私だって大好きよ。あの子の笑顔が眩しくて、それを曇らせてる自分が悔しくて。だからあなたに伝言をお願いしたいの。
自分で言えばいいじゃないか。
ダメよ。私は自分でも嫌になるぐらい弱いから。また泣いちゃうと思う。そしたらきっと私の言葉はあの子の心には届かない。涙の言い訳だと思われるわ。
とりあえず内容を聞くよ。
あの子がもう少し大きくなって、もし好きな人ができた時、私のせいで苦しんでいるとしたら伝えてほしい。そんなに怖がらないでって。泣いたのは私が弱かっただけだから。私は吉野が笑ってくれるのが本当に嬉しかった。嬉しすぎて泣いちゃうぐらいに、好きな人と一緒にいられる幸せを知ってほしいの。それはとても素敵なことだって感じてほしい。私はそれを安原さんに、そして吉野に教えてもらったわ。生まれてきてくれてありがとう。私に幸せを教えてくれてありがとう。私は誰よりも幸せになれた。だから今度は吉野が幸せになって、私よりも世界で一番幸せになってね。
やっぱりそれは自分の口で伝えるべきだよ。
分かった。あの子の笑顔をまっすぐに受け止められる日が来たら、ちゃんと自分で言うわ。
そうしてくれ。
本当はもっと母親らしいことをしてあげたかったな。一緒にお料理したり、好きな男の子のことを話したり、孫の顔も見たかった。
どうしてもう諦めてるんだ。まだ時間はあるじゃないか。その間に呪いを解けばいい。そうすれば何の問題もない。
そうね。ごめんなさい、変なこと言って。呪いを解いて、もっとちゃんとした母親になって、あの子と一緒に過ごす。ちゃんと笑顔であの子のそばにいる。それであなたに一つお願いがあるの。
僕に？なんだろう。
私、吉野の弟を産みたいの。
それはいい夢だと思うよ。そうなると僕も頑張らないといけないね。
そう。だから頑張って。
わかったよ。
私、あなたと一緒になれてよかった。吉野を産んでよかった。幸せよ。今も本当に幸せよ。愛してる。
Mother smiles peacefully. It's obvious she's not forcing it. That kind of natural smile is one she never made in front of me. If that's how you felt, you should have just said so.
私たち、本当は似た者親子だったんですね。
Father's kind memories and mother's warm feelings envelop me. And then... Come back, Yoshino! The various beats of light come together, forming a hazy outline. This is...
村雨丸。
Everyone's feelings give me strength.
終わらせてやる。許さない。俺は許さない。
The grudge continues to spew hate, but its words no longer hold any power.
あなたには付き合えない。私は生きる。幸せになるために。
I grab Murasame Maru and slice through the curse.
いや
Cleaved in twain, the curse melts away. I keep the blade raised, ready for anything. The curse may return, as it did earlier. But there's nothing strange happening, no sense of danger. In fact, I feel secure, as if someone's holding me.
もう大丈夫なのかな。幸せになってね、吉野。
My mother is not crying or issuing an apology. When was the last time I heard her sound like this?
お母さん。
Something echoes inside me, and it feels as if time begins to move once more. At the same time, I feel myself returning to consciousness.
私の幸せな毎日を超えるぐらい幸せになってね。待って、私ずっと誤解してた。お母さんを傷つけてるって。
Unfortunately, I can't stop myself from leaving this place. The warm white space slowly drifts away.
好きな人ができたの。とても大好きで、一緒にいるだけで幸せを感じるぐらいで。でもまだ足りない。もっともっと幸せを感じたいから。私、お母さんに負けないぐらい幸せになるから。
The whiteness blots everything out, making it impossible to catch her last words. But even if I can't hear her, I can tell she's happily laughing. Tomotake-san!
私、
Don't push yourself.
平気です。めまいもしませんし、熱もすっかり収まりましたから。
Thank God. Thank God you woke back up.
心配をかけてごめんなさい。私は確か呪詛に。安心しろ。呪詛は消えた。吉野が勝ったのだ。違います。私、もう少しで諦めてしまうところでした。でも好きな人への気持ちが私をつなぎ止めてくれました。それにみんなの声が聞こえてきましたから。アリチさんもマコも村雨様もお父さんも。
Murasame Maru helped us too. Thank you so much.
村雨丸が。そっか。
Tomotake-san closes her eyes and softly mutters that last part. She then turns to Yasuharu-san.
お父さん、自分でもよくわからないけど、お母さんの夢みたいなものを見たの。
え？
私に伝えなきゃいけないって、多分それだと思う。私、お母さんのことをずっと勘違いしてた。私の未来に嘆いているんだと思ってた。でもそうじゃなかった。お母さんは嬉しかったんだ。
そうだよ。明穂にとって吉野はとても大切な存在だ。もちろん僕にもね。嘆く気持ちが全くなかったとは思わない。巫女姫としての苦労は明穂が一番知っているだろうから。でもね、吉野が生まれてきてくれたことを、すくすくと育ってくれていることを一番喜んでいたのも明穂だよ。
私、ずっと誤解してた。お母さんを誤解したままで。私は幸せになります。ちゃんと幸せになりますから。
吉野、期待しているよ。
アリチさん。
Huh? Yeah? Tomotake-san's sudden shift away from her touching father-daughter moment, to me, takes me by surprise.
愛しています。幸せになりましょうね。
That sounds like a marriage proposal. Sensing the weight behind her words, I straighten my posture. I love you too. We'll definitely find our own happiness. I'm taken aback by the suddenness of her statement, but I answer honestly, not shying away. Tomotake-san smiles softly and nods in response. Really, thank the heavens. I have no idea what she went through after the curse knocked her out, but it's clear from her smile that a weight has been lifted from her shoulders.
こういう時、親としてはどう反応したものか。そういうことは二人きりでと怒るべきか、見て見ぬふりをするべきか。
それはもう 見て見ぬふりに決まっていますよ。そうじゃな、愛し合う二人の邪魔をするなど言語道断。ということで、お二人とも外野のことは気にせずにどうぞどうぞ。
Like hell we can do that.
何はともあれ本当によかった。安心したらなんだかお腹が空いてきたよ。
では何か夜食をお作りいたします。
Oh yeah, the pudding should be ready.
プリン？
Do you like sweets? You can have some too if you want. I made it.
それは興味があるね。じゃあお言葉に甘えようかな。
I made some for you too if you want, Hitachi-san.
本当ですか？夜にお菓子なんて太っちゃいそうですけど。今日は特別ですよね。頂戴します。プリンいいの？
I made some for you too, Murasame-chan, though I guess we'll need to find a way for you to eat it.
何かいい方法が見つかるといいんじゃがな。
Alright, it's time to celebrate.
はい。
Tomotaka-san happily grabs hold of my outstretched hand.
洗練版価